Well, the word for 2021 seems to be resilience. Hello, I'm Maria Hall Brown, and we're going to talk about 2021. I'm delighted to be joined by Councilmember Curran Price from District 9. So nice to have you here.
Always a pleasure to be with you, Maria.
All right, resilience in District 9. I think that's a perfect word because so many things happened in your district in 2021, sort of helping repair the damage of 2020, especially when it came to, COVID vaccines, et cetera.
That's so true. The COVID pandemic really hit CD9 hard. We had hundreds of individuals who were impacted, thousands, unfortunately, deaths that occurred. And so we were, from the day one, really focused on making sure that our residents had access to testing and then later the shots that were so very, very important. But the testing was important, and so we were able to do that. We created the first walk-up testing site, drive-up testing sites, working closely with our partners at St. John and also at Kedron Mental Health Center, making sure that our residents had access to the vaccine in a timely way. And so we were not only at parks, libraries, medical centers, anywhere individuals were, that's where we were. Providing not only information about the importance of the vaccine and providing shots where possible, but providing resources. So we provided food for seniors and others. We provided diapers from others. We provided masks, millions of masks. So doing what we could to make sure that individuals were able to adjust to a very difficult, very challenging situation.
And also really drawing attention to the fact that, there were circumstances in which the help had to come to people and people couldn't go to the help. I think that was an important part of what your district really demonstrated for a larger audience, that sometimes people can't get to where the help is. They need to have the help come to them.
And we learned that firsthand. In fact, we did door-to-door, knocking on doors, informing people of the resources, making information available to them. St. John and also Kedron, we're doing mobile clinics. And so you're right, we're taking the information to where the people were. We provided vaccines at thousands of individuals at parks, at churches, community centers, where individuals were, and so that was very important.
I mean, there's also the program Big Leap, which is, helping those that have been impacted by the aftermath of the pandemic.
Big Leap is a guaranteed income experiment that we are conducting in our city. I'm proud to say that we pioneered it in CD9. I made an initial proposal to work with 1,000 families, $1,000 a month for a year. It was a $6 million program. The mayor liked it so much he made it a citywide program. And so instead of $6 million, it's $30 million now. And so we're going to be serving 3,000 residents in the city, and 800 of those residents will be in CD9. But again, it's an opportunity to demonstrate that individuals who are poor, who are don't have the resources, traditional resources, can make do and understand what the importance is of making expenditures on their own behalf. And so individuals will be able to use this money, as I said, $1,000 a month, no strings attached. And studies have shown that people use it for food, clothing, working with their kids, getting the car fixed, the things that really can make a difference. And so we're excited about this program.
And to think that you would assume that the pandemic was the worst thing that happened, but there was also something very tragic that happened in your district on 27th Street. And I know that you had to, again, in the midst of everything, step up to deal with the tragedy. We had
to move very quickly. As you mentioned, dozens of families were disrupted on 27th Street when the bomb exploded, sending shrapnel and debris all over, almost
from illegal fireworks.
From illegal fireworks, and so we had almost 24 families that were dislocated, that couldn't go back into their homes. The council office acted fast. We created a $1 million emergency relief fund to provide hotel rooms for those families that were disrupted. We did cleanups of the properties, including doing some painting and some other repair work in that area. And for the worst, the most impacted families, we provided a $10,000 grant.
Oh, good.
Just to assist in the recovery effort. Recovery is still not completely there. Every month we're providing resource fairs, resource information to individuals so they can get access to not only food, job information, housing information. We're working to assist those who want to relocate if that's their choice, and we're encouraging people to file their claims. That they have a legal right to file the claims, and so the assistance that's coming from the council office has nothing to do with the claims that individuals have a right to file, and we hope that they will, and we're providing assistance for them in that light.
Well, this is an ongoing issue, and it's not just in District 9. It's obviously, it's around the world, frankly, but you know, the issue of homelessness.
Yes.
How are you faring in that regard?
Yes.
How did 2021 impact District 9 in regards to
Well, it hit us hard also. You know, we have the second largest population of encampments throughout the city. You know, some 6,000 or so individuals experiencing homelessness, almost 500 along the freeway, the spine of the freeway itself. But we've been working hard. We're going to, next 2 years, have over 2,600 units of affordable and homeless housing. We've got 1,000 units in the pipeline now that will be coming online the end of next year. But we're working hard to make sure we have a variety of projects that serve not only homeless, but also veterans, serving transitional age youth, serving families experiencing homelessness. And so we have a number of projects that we're very proud of that are going to be, we had the groundbreaking, and that we're going to be having ribbon cuttings for.
Okay, I want to hear your hopes for the future of 2022, but right now, let's take a look at 2021 in Council District 9.
I'm excited that we're breaking ground today on Ruth Teague Homes and Marcella Gardens. We're going to house over 100 homeless individuals. This is an unprecedented time, you know, and so we need an unprecedented number of affordable housing units up. Living on the streets is not a safe place for anyone to lay their heads at any time. This should not be acceptable any place around our city. Not across from City Hall, not down the street, not around the corner, not across town. It should not be, and we just have to do better.
We have 74 new households living at our new Florence Mills apartments here in CD9. We're excited to welcome the Young Musicians Foundation as our commercial tenant, and they're going to provide free music instruction, classes, and programming to all of the residents of Florence Mills.
Today I'm thrilled to present the Lillian Mobley Family Housing Project. This is really a model facility, and as you take a look around, kid-friendly and pet-friendly, we want it to be a place of comfort and a place that the folks can call home. I'm so excited that you're here to join me as we present the Dolores Huerta Apartments to our CD9 community. Welcome to the Etta James. That has a nice ring to it, huh?
The building itself houses 21 formerly chronically homeless folks, and now that they've entered it, we've been able to maintain their housing here.
As we all know, COVID-19 has affected black and brown communities at a higher rate than any place else. We immediately hit the ground running at every level of service, expanding access to testing and vaccines so that our community is going to have the tools that it needs to fight this pandemic. We have a history of healthcare disparities in our community. And so we've been working hard to assure our neighbors that the vaccine is safe. We're here at St. Patrick's Church as part of our effort in getting our community vaccinated.
The vaccine is saving a lot of people's lives, just like me. I have to take the vaccine. I have serious underlying health issues.
The shot is available, it's accessible, it's free, and it can save lives. And that's our focus here today.
Next thing I know, I hear the biggest explosion and the biggest thump on my body I've ever felt in my life.
Nothing compares to the anguish, the desperation, and the stress that the victims of this blast have had to endure.
We're providing all the resources that we can and that they need so they can have a safe place to go back and reside.
For those residents that are currently unable to go back into their homes, we're working with a local restaurant vendor to provide them with delivered meals.
We're creating an atmosphere for folks to move back in, not just their homes, but into a refreshed neighborhood. We're going to be distributing over 800 boxes of food and other goodies, so that folks can have some resources to celebrate the 4th of July weekend with. We're here at a backpack extravaganza for our kids and for our families, providing resources to assist them in the new school year.
3 million meals is not a statistic, it's a story. Behind every single one of those is a person.
We have provided to more than 10,000 homebound seniors meals since this program started last year.
We know that poverty is a big deal, and we're trying to find some alternatives that help address this problem. Big Leap is one. It's not the answer, but it's a step.
A big leap to stability and opportunity for more than 3,200 families who today we are announcing across Los Angeles will receive $1,000 monthly checks.
We continue to make history as we push forward a progressive agenda that puts families first. What a concept, putting families first.
This is not only the biggest budget I've ever had the honor of signing as mayor, it's the most progressive.
My budget committee colleagues added another $165 million for things like utility assistance, child care, and of course, guaranteed basic income.
We have a lack of green space, especially in South Central Los Angeles, so having a garden where you can grow your own food is enormous. It's a positive impact because not only is it beautifying our environment, but it's also impacting our community members in a positive way mentally.
Green space is at a premium in our district. This space has been just neglected for years, and so we're excited to be in collaboration with Hilda Bay, creating a real unique pocket park that's going to provide recreation and open space, green space for our community.
This skate park would never have happened without your Councilmember Curran Price. The funding for this park was directly because of what he does.
Unfortunately, we've got a deficit in our community. Frequently, we don't have enough green spaces. So I have been championing our green space, our parks, since I came into office.
Tonight is the kickoff of our Summer Saturdays extravaganza here at Vermont Square Park. We're starting off with having movie night, and every Saturday for the month of August, we're going to have an event here. Activities like this encourage a sense of coming together. They encourage getting to know one another. Hope to see you here.
All right, well now, 2022. I would imagine you have lots of hopes and dreams. What are you wanting for your district in 2020?
Well, we want to continue to build upon the importance of good health. We're going to be excited about opening up a number of parks, making more green space available in our district. And so we have Slauson Connect, Bill Green Park, a number of other locations that we are very excited about that, again, are going to provide some real opportunities. And we're going to continue providing housing and housing opportunities for those suffering homelessness, but also for those individuals who are just working class individuals who want affordable housing. And so we're going to be providing a variety of housing solutions for our neighbors, everything from safe sleeping and safe parking for those that are homeless, right, to projects that provide support to those that are market rate. And so it's going to be an exciting time in CD9, and we're excited about the future and moving forward.
Well, I wish you a world of luck, and I'm sure it'll be spectacular. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.